Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise, glory, honor goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai for giving us this truth. Double honor to all the elders, teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity to you. I'll say shalom. Brother Khan from the Seven Lions of Judah, just around here in Chicago, to you I'll say shalom. Coming at y'all with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The title of this video is going to be titled, Adolf Hitler knew that the real Jews were Negroes. All right. Starting off in this book, Nature Knows No Color Line by J.A. Rogers. All right. Page 123. Starting at the bottom, and it reads, Watts says an interesting gradation of all shades down to the black is exhibited by the Jews. Especially dark were the Jews of Spain and Portugal. The Portuguese Jews were very dark, says Pritchard. The Duchess, the amorous wife of Napoleon's ambassador to Portugal, said that the Jew, the Negro, and the Portuguese could be seen in a single person. You know why? Because it has something to do with color. It has something to do with current location and biblical heritage, all right? So the Jews were Portuguese by nationality. They were black, so they were being called Negroes, and they were Jews, all right? That's why the Jew, the Negro, and the Portuguese could be seen in one single person, all right? So we have to focus on that word Negro, okay, because that word is very important. I'm going to read that again. It say, especially dark were the Jews of Spain. So the word Negro is a Spanish word. So that's why they were calling black people here in America in the 1940s and 50s Negro. All right. It wasn't up until 1985 when they start calling us African Americans, trying to hide the fact that we were not descendant of Ham. Okay. So now we're going to go to page 130 of the same book. And it reads, settled in the West Indies, John Bigelow, who visited Jamaica in 1850, saw the descendants of these Jews and says they were Negroid. All right. The Eastern Jews who settled in Austria, where's Hitler from? Austria, Poland, and Russia were Negroid too. Okay, so Hitler knew and understood that the religion that he once practiced traced back to the Negroes, because we are the real Jews. We are the real Israelites, okay? So now we're going to go to the book, the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, dealing with the basics, just to show we are not descendant from Ham, all right? And it reads, Zondervan Bible Dictionary, page 213, and it reads, Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. All right, so Negroes did not come out of Ham. All right. So now we're going to go to the Catholic Bible. All right, because the Bible say out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established. Okay. So we're going to go to the Catholic Bible, page 12, dealing with the summary, and it reads, Ham is the ancestor of the Canaanites. Ham was not the ancestor of the Negroes, as once erroneously supposed. Okay? And it reads, as was once erroneously supposed. So the Catholic Bible teaches that we are not descendant from Ham. Okay? So why do the Baptist Church teach that? Because it's confusion. All right? So you have 2 witnesses saying that we are not descendant from the Hamites. Now let's go to the from Babylon to Timbuktu, written by Rudolph R. Windsor. Okay. Let's see what page I want to go to. This is the book, Babylon to Timbuktu, page 85, and it reads, the Greek historian and geographer Strabo, 63 BC, 24 AD, says concerning the Jews of Cyrene. Where is Cyrene? Cyrene is in Africa, Libya. Now these Jews already have gotten into all cities, and it is hard to find a place in the habitable earth that has not admitted this tribe of men. Okay, so from Africa, they brought us to America. Who is us? I'm gonna read it again. Now, these Jews, that's us, already have gotten into all cities, all right? Okay, so that proves that the Jews were living in Africa, man. All right, millions of Jews were living in Africa, and they were Negro. So now I'm going to go to the book of Psalms, chapter 85, verse 11, and it reads, truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. All right, so in these last days, the truth is coming out about who we really are as a race of people, man, because this information has been dug up. This information in these last days is being dug up. But it was once buried. They buried this truth deep down into the earth, where we thought that we were descendants of Africans, and we thought that religion was the right way to go. Now we coming back to this truth where now we understand, all right, through reading, that we are the real Jews according to the Bible. Now let me get that again. Psalms 85, verse 11, and it reads, truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. All right. So in these last days, the truth is springing out of the earth, man. All right. And the powers to be, they trying to find out how do we find out? Because it was the spirit of the Most High. All right. The spirit of the Most High's righteousness. Okay. This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32, and it reads, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. All right. So this truth is supposed to make you free. After knowing that you are a Hebrew Israelite, you should not want to go back to religion. All right. Because you're going back to your vomit. Okay. So the truth shall make you free. Now we're going to go into this book titled The Nazis World War II by Time Life Books, man. As you see Hitler, all right, Adolf Hitler is on the front cover of the book, and you see the Nazis on the back of the book. So let's prove that Hitler knew that we were the real Jews. So we're going to go to page 132 of the book. And it looks like this. So when you purchase the book, it looks like this. This is how it looks. So I'm gonna be reading this portion right here. And it reads, Goebbels and Hitler personally appraised a new German movie when the Fuhrer compelled that films exposing the Nazi line were too scarce. Goebbels rushed a pair of anti-Semitic pictures into production. All right. And it reads, in one segment of the Nazis' instructional film, right, the genetic heritage of the Jew is purportedly traced to Oriental Negro, near Asia, and Hamitic peoples. So the Negroes are not Hamitic, all right? And it reads, hence the film concludes The Jew is a bastard, okay? So